Hello, good morning students. So welcome once again. In previous video we read about the chapter of history, and in I hope you all read that particular chapter and do the NCERT exercises. In this particular video we will start again a new chapter from another book. Already name is there. So now we are starting the next book, geography, and the chapter is 2, because first chapter India size and location already we have read. Now second chapter of this particular book, geography, physical features of India. Okay, so in this particular video I will give you the introduction of the chapter, what we will read in this particular chapter. Physical features of India. Features, you can say qualities of any particular thing by which we identify anything, that are also called the features. And in first chapter we have read about our country, that India is a very big country and its neighboring country. And in this video we will see that what are the features of our country. When we go through this chapter we can see different type of features. Okay, and these features which I have written in this particular chapter we will read in a very detailed way. So first I will tell you about what are the features. First feature which we will read about India is Himalaya mountain. Then we will read about northern plain, peninsula plateau, Indian desert, which is Thar desert, coastal plain, and island. These are 6 main features which we will read in this chapter one by one. But the question is how these features are made. Because these features are not becoming just a 1 or 2 year. At present, what the features we are looking in our country, they takes millions of years to formulate. So in this particular chapter, the first and second page of this chapter, that is page number 7 and 8, each and every line is very important. So read it very carefully, because in these particular lines you can see how the features, what are the reasons that these features are made. Yeah, what are the process of making all these features. So we see that India has a different type of landforms. In our country we can see mountain, we can see plain, plateau, desert, island is also there. So we can say that we are the blessed that we can see different type of features in only one country. There are many countries in the world which don't have so much type of physical features. For example, Arabian countries, you can see they just are the desert country. They can see only desert. They don't have any mountains, or you can say peninsula plateaus or this type of areas. But in our country, we can see all these type of landforms which are available on the earth. Okay, and these features are formed by different type of rocks. In 6th, 7th, and 8th, we have read about different types. There are different type of rocks. It may be very hard rock, it may be soft rock. Hard just like a marble, you can say. And even talcum powder is also making by the rock that is a very soft. So there are different type of rocks which are you can say responsible for the formation of all these features. So main source of making these features are rocks. So India is not made in only 1 or 2 year or 1 or 200 years. You can see that India has you can say the formation of India take many geological periods or ages to come in a shape which we are studying right now. And for this, we have to see this geological formation. And this geological formation take number of different activities are involving in making these features. Activities, weathering, erosion, and deposition. These activities are responsible for making any landform. In weathering, what involve? We can see air, water, climate, soil. These all are coming in weathering. Erosion, when something is eroded by the forces of wind, we can see that soil is eroded from one place and deposit on another place. That is erosion and deposition. These are the activities go on hand by hand. And due to this erosion and this weathering and deposition, different landforms are being made. And they have responsible for formation of these landforms. So for this three activities, scientists has named it as a theory of tectonic plates. Because this theory of tectonic plate is responsible for the formation of different physical features of it. Clear? So, theory of tectonic plates. What is this? According to this theory, that our Earth, you already read in 6, 7, 8 that Earth is made up of three different forms, different level, or Earth crust have three different parts: crust, mantle, and magma, core. These are the part of Earth. Okay, so these part are also responsible for this particular theory of tectonic plates, because our whole Earth is on all these plates. We already read that in Earth crust there is a molten magma, and it is in a semi-liquid form. It is not a solid. So this semi-liquid form is always, you can say, not in a very stable condition. And our Earth, which was based on these plates, and these plates are responsible for the formation of different physical features. When these plates are moved from here and there are different type of activities of these plates, and these activities are responsible for the formation of different features of our country. So now, why these plates are moved? These plates are moved when there is a stress build up inside these plates, because magma is what is molten magma? Lava. And it is very hot and it has very gaseous forms are there, and these plate always you can say not a stable condition. And when these plates either they move very slightly, they change the formation of Earth. And by sliding of these plates, different activities are performed. For example, folding, faulting, and volcanic activities. So this theory of plate tectonics based on mainly three plate movements. Figure is given on your this particular page number 7, figure 2, plate boundaries. You can see there are three type of figures, that these plates when slide in a magma, they form different type of formations. First one is convergent boundary. That when the two plates are coming to each other and when they just collide and come up to one upon another, that is called convergent boundary. And in another movement of these plates go away from each other. And due to going off away from each other, they form divergent boundary. And due to this movement, there is a formation of physical features. And another movement, third movement, which come in these tectonic plates are transform boundary, when they collide with each other and moves up and down. That is called transform boundary. So these plate movements are always responsible for the formation of physical features, because these features are not made in 1 or 2 days. Due to the movement of these plates, these features are formed. Okay. Now in next page number 8, you can see there is a map of world, and in this map you can see different type of plates. These are the plate, major or minor plates on which this earth is, you can say, stable है, या आगे क्या कि धरती उन प्लेट्स के ऊपर क्या हुई है, टिकी हुई है. Okay, you can see how many plates are there. Eurasian plate, then North American plate, then South American plate, African plate, Eurasian plate, and North Indo-Australian plate. Okay, you see just here. So this is the map, and you have to just read it and go through these particular plates. Then only you can able to understand, because these plates are not on a solid magma. It is in a floating conditions. That's why they are moved from one place to another. When we are on a solid surface, we can stand very attentively without any problem. But when we are on a very, you can say, not a solid surface, we just move here and there to hold our balance. Similarly, these plates are also moving. That's why the formation of Earth is changed. So again, what your book is saying, that the size of the continent and the position of continents, they all take millions of years, and due to their movements, we can see the present our Earth forms are made, and India is a part of the Earth. So now comes the you can see there is a Gondwana land, and the Gondwana land is considered the oldest landmass of this Earth. And as according to your book, that Gondwana land is in Gondwana land, India and this Australia, South Africa, South America and Antarctica, all are the part of this land when millions of years ago. Okay, but due to these plate movements, all these lands are splitted with one another. एक दूसरे से सब क्या हो गए, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस प्लेट मूवमेंट वो सब अलग हो गए. जो गोंडवाना लैंड के पार्ट थे सब, ये सारे कॉन्टिनेंट, बट राइट नाउ टुडे वी कैन सी दे आर नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ द सेम लैंड. All are divided into different countries or continent only because of this tectonic plate movements. So I think we can say that millions of years ago there is this type of plate movement in the Indo-Australian plate, And due to this movement of Indo-Australian plate, what happened? That this plate collide with Eurasian plate. You can see that this is in Indo-Australian plate, and this Indo-Australian plate collide with Eurasian plate. Collide means धक्का देना. This plate lift upward, and what they do? They just collide the Eurasian plate, and due to this collision, what happened? The sedimentary rocks which are under the ocean, and the name of the ocean is Tethys. What happened? That these rocks are come above, and the Himalayan mountains are formed. And these Himalayan mountains come from the Tethys Sea, and by formation of Himalaya, what happened? With the formation of Himalaya, at the same time, northern plain also formed due to the movement of these plates. When the Indo-Australian plate collide with Eurasian plate, then the sea that was called the Tethys Sea, and which was made by these sedimentary rocks, the rocks uplift upward. जो you can say समुद्र के नीचे जो पहाड़ थे, वो सारे पहाड़ क्या हुए? ऊपर. When these plates collide to each other, and by this particular movement of plate, the Himalaya mountains are formed, and apart from this Himalaya mountain, northern plain is also formed by these particular plates. Due to this, after the course of time, due course of time, slowly in coming years, with the deposition of sediments which are coming with the river water, our northern plain also formed. As the Himalaya is forming, at the same time, northern plain is also formed. Now, this formation does not take only 1 or 2 or 100 or 200 years. It takes millions of years. And these two landforms are formed of our country, Himalaya mountain and northern. So, that's why India is called a land of different landforms. And after that, what we see, that this Peninsula Plateau is known as the oldest part of oldest landmass, that was Gondwana land. And that's why this plateau is also called a most stable landmass of our earth or our country also. And Himalaya, because it is not a very old landform, that's why Himalaya mountain is also called a very unstable zone. Only because it has formed some millions of years. And this Himalaya mountain, it has high peaks, deep valleys, and very fast flowing rivers. Whereas northern plain is formed by the alluvial deposits which are come by the different rivers. Peninsula Plateau, it was made by the oldest rocks, igneous and metamorphic rocks. That's why it was very stable landmass. And these three are the main important landforms which are made in our geological formation. Okay, so in this particular video, I will just give you only this introduction, how these different physical features are made in our earth. So, what is now your work? That you have to read this particular 1 or 2 page very keenly. Read it 2 or 3 times, and see this map, then only you are able to understand the chapter, and you can also study this figure also. By studying the figure, you can able to understand how the plates are moving from one place to another. Okay. So in next video, we will discuss about in detail all these different landforms of our country. Okay.